What can I say even more? Let me think. Oh yeah, his domain expansion. He can literally use his domain expansion. I don't know if he's gonna, make a barrier for his domain, or the domain is gonna be barrierless. But regardless, you're gonna just drown in shadows. Just like Rich, you're gonna drown in shadows. And when you're gonna drown in shadows, you cannot breathe. You cannot swim. You are in a goddamn... What was the name of it? I don't know. I forgot the name of the space that they called when you can't swim and when you can't breathe. Darkness. Yeah. You are just gonna drown in darkness. And in darkness, you can't see anything. You can move anything. You can't do anything. You're just drowning. And imagine Megumi is trying to, kill you. And he's trying to, just block the way of you breathing through your goddamn neck. Like, he's just gonna grab your neck, and then you're gonna just sink further into the darkness. And then you are gonna be dead. Easy. And when his domain expansion is completed, he can literally, summon 2 Mauragas, or 3 Nuas, or 4 Divine Dogs. He just can literally call them. He just can clone them. Just like how he uses his own shadow to clone more shadow clones of himself, which are equal to his strength, So imagine 4 Divine Dogs literally coming from 4 sides at you. You're gonna do nothing. You're just gonna say, Lord, please have mercy. That's it. And again, one thing that I'm really, really excited about is the way that Megumi is gonna, use his Shikigamis after seeing what Sukuna could do. And this is one of the big ones. Sukuna used Max Elephant's water like a piercing relative. And that just doesn't get out of my head. Like, imagine Megumi using Nue's electric power, electric curse technique, and just punching people and giving them a shock, like a shock. Imagine that. He's gonna be literally like crushing them. Not as strong, but he doesn't need the strength to be like crushing at all. His curse technique is already better than crushing. But anyways, when he uses Nue's electricity and combines it with his own body, he's gonna shock you. He's gonna kill you with electricity. And after that, he has other Shikigamis like Madoka Deer. How about learning reverse curse technique by using Madoka Deer's ability? Huh? That's busted. Jesus. That's busted. Like the capability of this technique, when Megumi realized it, he's gonna be beyond understanding. Like, if I see him using his curse technique like this, and if I see him reaching his full potential, I'm gonna be in a coma, because my brain can't literally understand this much of greatness. Yeah. What else? So we talked about how he's gonna use his Shikigami's powers by himself. He doesn't need to summon them if he reaches his full potential, just like how Sukuna was. And let's see. Yes. Actually, I want to talk more about that. I think him using his Shikigami's powers is gonna be like somebody without the Shikigamis, and just using them like it's his curse technique. Like, he's gonna have multiple curse techniques if he doesn't summon the Shikigamis in order to use their power. Who else? Who else I should point out? Let's see. Imagine using Toad's tongue. Imagine Megumi opening his mouth and then grabbing people with his tongue. Jesus, that's gonna be, man, that's gonna be fucking spectacular. I cannot imagine that. The next topic, which was it? Shadow clones, I talked about it. And shadows, I talked. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is one of the ways I think Megumi is gonna come back. No, okay, that's not possible. I was gonna say, there's so you know the 10 sacred treasures, right? Right? Like they say, if the 10 Shigeyamis or the 10 sacred treasures all get destroyed, and then they combine into one, they can bring back the dead. They can literally bring back the dead. And there was one other ability of that I forgot. Okay, let me just search it up real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, unfortunately I couldn't find the other ability that that if the 10 sacred treasures or the 10 Shikigamis of Megumi combined into one being, what that could do, other than bringing back the dead. So this is all, this was originally my theory as to how Megumi was going to come back. Like, if all of his Shikigamis died and all of them transfer their, how can you say it? Transfer their power to one being. That being could, return Megumi to life, and then he would be alive again. But now that I think about it, only Mahoraga, Niue, Funeral Tiger, Great Serpent, Madoka Deer, and what was the other one? I think these are all of the Shikigamis that died with Agito, and and obviously with the battle of Sukuna versus Gojo. So that remains